Madness, if you're lucky enough, can take you swiftly. But if you're not, sometimes it can grab you and just do different things, like make you run out in the middle of the street or buy weird things at the store. Anyways, welcome again to Art with Mad Mel. I am your host, the Madman himself. Thank you for being here, and I hope you all are ready for something amazing tonight. No digital work, all hand done, and creepy and dark. Well, we started on Sunday. I added a little bit to it. You know the little Rorschach pictures? Yeah, I started piddling with it. And you know what? I like it. And that's what we're going to work on today. I hope you're ready, because madness is here. And, well, I have my cherry blossom candle, and it smells great. Get on my level. Anyways, I hope you mad ones are doing well tonight. If this is your first time being here, yes, usually I do digital work, but I do whatever I want to because I'm mad and I run this facility. And you saw what I had to go through to get down here, didn't you? Let me make sure you can hear me this time and I'm not making an idiot out of myself like I did Sunday. Ooh. I used this new hair balm for my beard and it's grown, but then it did this. Like, what is this? I thought it would give me more fuller hair. Nothing. It just makes all this. But whatever. So tonight's playlist, we're going to do some classical music just to set the tone of the situation, right? And then we're going to probably go to some jazz if time permits. But because we're about to do something with paint, the doctor doesn't want to mess up his jacket, right? So we're going to go on ahead and take this off, why don't we? Because, you know, painting can get a little messy. So we're going to do that. I hope you all are having a good day today. And let's get over here to the table, shall we? There we go. And here we are. Get ready for the blast. Flashbang. There we are. So, like I said, Sunday we did I was playing around with Rorschach pictures, and I was sitting here staring at my table, and I realized, I saw a little pathway, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's go on ahead and finish that. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I hope you guys are ready. And if you have any questions or anything, throw it in the chat. If you want to talk in the chat. By the way, let me put this up real quick. So we have our Discord link. Because we do have a Discord that we like to share art and talk in there. And we have good conversations sometimes. Not as much as we've had in the past, but still a good time, right? So let me get that for you real quick. And here we go. There it is. Had it earlier, but the link was bad. And Discord changed a whole look to itself. Aren't you spiffy now? Yes, sir. Solid black. I like that. Here you guys go. We'll put this in here. Into the chat. What about that? There. Paste. Locked and loaded. There you guys go. Take a look in there. Like I said, we tried to have a nice little community of people who are doing art. So let's indulge in mayhem and chaos. Gotta crack the rust off of the hands, you know, because the hands get rusty from time to time. So where was I? Oh yes, that's right. So I'm adding a lot of white paint to here to give it the look of a building, right? So where I left off last night was right about here because I wanted to feel like... Now this is like a dark fantasy idea that I had, right? And what I'm using is calligraphy ink of the acrylic nature, right? I'm using that as my medium. For those of you that want to know what medium I'm using. There we are. I think it's time for the a little bit larger. Oh, I think this nib is shot. Music is too loud. Well, maybe that'll be better. Oh, I didn't even say anything much over the music, but now I turned it down. You know how this thing gets. Well, it's good now. Should be. So, we just had our first fatality on the show. This nib is now dead. Woe unto you. Your life was such a marvel to be seen. Unfortunately, now you're casted to the depths of the cup, where you will sit for all eternity, lost to all time, completely gone. We shall miss you, dear Nib. Thank you for your undying service. That sucker did last for quite some time. He just didn't want to give up the ghost. Yeah, sorry about the music being loud. I didn't realize it was going to do that with the crescendo and everything. This should be better though. Oh, this needs some doctoring. Medic. I need to fix this. We're going to do a little surgery here. I hope you all are ready. So I'm going to take a little bit of this water and put that in here because this is being silly and it doesn't want to cooperate. Now, I don't always recommend doing this, and you might be asking, what am I doing? Well, sometimes this acrylic type ink can get weird if it's been exposed to oxygen for too long, and apparently I didn't have the seal on this tight enough. So, thank you, Demetria. Sorry about that, the situation being too loud. Wasn't trying to blow everybody's eardrum out. I'm glad we got that fixed. Let's see, this works a lot better now. Oh, thank you. Well, maybe we might have some people show up today. I know Tuesday nights are a little rough. Everybody's doing stuff. Children are probably, well, they're all in spring break or getting ready to be back off from spring break. Something in that order, you know. And weekdays are always a different time for the stream. We get nice travel sometimes. This stuff has turned to caked mess. So I'm about to fix that. There we are. Well, they've been getting warmer, people going out. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being a thing. People getting out, doing stuff. I mean, I would. I mean, I do. Not like I don't, but you know, I do when from time to time, you know. There we go. This one's caked on with a lot of paint. So with this nib being a little bit bigger, that's what the tips are called, nibs. With this tip being a little bit bigger, I'm trying to get more of the meatier parts of the structure done with it. Which I think I'm just going to go on ahead and just use a brush for that, because it'll probably be easier to do that. Or, as a matter of fact, I did something different today. Got creative. So I took changed my pen. Let's see if this works, because I did cut it in an angle, the tip. I cut the tip in an angle. Ooh, that sounds worse than what it is. Let's see here. doing so just for fun or to meet new people. Now I'm finally having a free time. Yeah, sometimes you do. You just got to go out there and meet new people just to, have fun and enjoy yourself. Shouldn't take things too seriously. There's a time and a place for everything, and sometimes you don't have to go overboard. You should have fun. Everybody should have fun in what you're doing. Quality people, yeah, quality people are always good to have. Everybody should at least have a chance to prove themselves. What I don't get is when you give somebody an opportunity and then they mess up and then they wonder, well, why won't you just make an exception? Well, then what's the point of having boundaries if I keep moving the goalpost? I think in this season in life right now, that's something that happens a lot. There's a lot of people coming back into other people's lives. I feel like this is a resurgence of the old coming back to everyone. Like it's almost like a weird way of having an impasse, crossing paths, And some of these people may be good for you. It may be good that you rekindle with these people. I'm cleaning this tip off because this one's a much better one, have better control. But it may be beneficial to rekindle with some of these people, or it may not be, depending on where you are in your life. And it's okay if you don't want to get involved with what used to be if it's not fitting for you, but don't be cruel, Hey, Skull, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Missed you being here. Hope you're doing all right. But yeah, quality of people that you have in your life is always good. It's always good to have solid people, and everybody needs a solid person in their life. I always say, if you got at least 4 or 5 solid people, you are very lucky. You are very lucky, and you're doing very well in life, because it's hard to find quality people. You might find people that might be okay in certain situations, and that's okay. Not everybody is built that way, right? But there are some people that are built to be all the way, right? And it's okay. Some people will come into your life, and that's what their role was at that time. Now, does that mean to be absolutely nasty and mean to them if you rekindle? No, don't do that. But if the time has already passed and is gone, then hey, just let them know, hey, that time has passed and gone, and you guys work on trying to just live your life better if you don't want to have that association with them, or if you do, try. But you got to know yourself and know what you want to be involved with, because we're in a season now coming up, because everything's starting to get warm, and there's a lot of people that are trying to rekindle, for good or for bad. Especially if you're doing well in life and other people start popping up that didn't mean you any dadgum good when you were struggling, having a hard time, trying to make it, trying to do whatever you wanted to, and they were naysaying all the time. Stay away from them. Don't entertain these people, because they're coming, and we can't stop them either. That's the madness of this. It's like, it's a necessity. Think of this time as like being able to right wrongs with people that you may have had issues with in the past, right? Like, oh, I don't like Doug because he was acting funny, and that's a Doug reference to the cartoon, if you know what I mean by that. Some of you may get it, some of you may not. Cool if you don't. This thing finally bit the dust and is actually done. Now I gotta do surgery. Now I gotta do something different. Now I have to call in the big guns, which is just basically adding more to this because it's too thin. Literally all that I'm doing. You thought I was going to do something magnificent and crazy, huh? Oh, I appreciate you guys. You guys are so nice. I have the best group of followers. Matt Mel, asking out love, please. There we go. This should help it out now. Ah, yeah, that's much better. Much better. Now it's got better hold. Got too watered down. That was my fault. You gotta be careful with your medium, especially when you're dealing with solid white, different weird little pigments like this. You know. That's the ticket now. Now we got it. But yeah, you know, if that happens to you, don't feel bad. You have the power and the control to say if you want to be involved with that or not. Just a heads up. Now, I know it'll be a tough decision, especially if it's people who you used to love and then they hurt you real bad and then they show back up. There's a couple people I'm really regretting that I hope I never have to see them again. That I'm sure I will. Because, see, every transition in life, you always run across an impasse, you know. So, I'm just getting myself prepared because I'm sure I'm going to run across a certain individual I don't really want to ever run into again. But if our paths cross, then that's fine because I'm a different person now. And I don't have to worry about it. Everybody's got a story if you just listen. There we go. That's sexy looking. Look at that. I like that. Ooh. Anybody do anything interesting today, or what have you mad ones been up to today? That's a good question. Besides the normal, I went to work and I came home and stared at the wall and I just stood there and I didn't do anything because my brain was shut off by the time I got home because I just didn't know what to do. I don't want to hear that. Or if you didn't do anything, that's good too. You know, nothing wrong with just taking it easy. I took it easy for a little bit. which was out of my character. How's that look? Sitting, eating, and burgers all day. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, burgers are good. Can't beat that. You know what? Nah, I want to change up the music. This is why I'm glad I got the other music up. This is why I'm glad I already went on ahead and queued that up. Yeah, I'm going to do that because just wasn't really feeling that, but I don't want to hear any electronic because I just don't feel like listening to any electronic music tonight, right? Doubt, brush it out, right? Yeah. It was a joke. I mean, hey, it was a good joke. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, how I was feeling earlier, I mean, I ate some pizza earlier, and I kind of just was like, you know what? This sucks. I'm not that thrilled with it. And I realized, and it was not even like, no, it wasn't like bought from anywhere. I mean, it was a store-bought pizza. But yeah, your problem, Mel. You know, not really. I mean, sometimes you can get a store-bought pizza and it might be okay. I mean, it's never going to be like an amazing situation always. And it was nothing major anyways. It was just a simple, you know, just a simple pepperoni pizza. Was that on the drawing? Oh, that's a pipe. That's a industrial pipe for this building up here. Right? I need this one because this one's thinner. There we go. Sorry about I'm brain dead to art. It's okay. Art takes a little bit of time. You know, like I've mentioned before to you guys. Art is something that everybody sees something a little bit different. But I tell you what, though, if it's not up to par, let me do this real quick. Let me try to. Maybe I need to zoom it in a little bit more. Would that help? Would that help make it make more sense? There we go. Maybe that'll help. Try to get in as close as I can, right? There we go. That should help some. Maybe. Well, what do you guys think of that so far? I mean, does that look alright? I mean, is it like aesthetically pleasing? Or does it look like trash? Because I mean, if it looks like garbage, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. You know, I was trying really hard. Hope it don't. There we go. Okay, thank you for this, man. I'm just chilling and not saying anything. Hey, that's okay. You know, you guys are just chilling and hanging out. That's cool too. Nothing wrong with just chilling and hanging out. My internet acting up a bit. I understand. My internet's always acting up. I get what's going on. I want to take a second here, let this chill, let you guys kind of get an idea of what's happening here. Yeah, I like that. There we go. That's nice. I feel like this music just ain't doing any justice tonight. Is this stuff starting to suck? You guys want to hear something different? Or do you want to change the song? Or is it cool? I don't know. Maybe I had too much tea. Maybe I'm the one that's gassed up. Maybe I feel like everything's moving too slow. Maybe I'm the one that's over fueled up, huh? Maybe I am. I don't know. Well, it's time to move on to the finer tip brush in a minute. But we got a couple little things here I'm going to still use as gray. Now, making gray with calligraphy is a mess. I'm purposely not holding my hand steady because I wanted to look like this. I wanted to look off and I wanted to be like slightly offset. I did that on purpose. Whew. All right. Let's see here. Now I'll add a little bit here to this bottom structure. If you're new here and just stopping in, I hope that you stay for a little bit. I'm working on a painting I was doing on the stream Sunday, and it started out as a worship painting, and I said, you know what, and I was looking at it over the week, well, not over the week, probably over the last day, yesterday, felt like a week. That's what I would say, it felt like a week, right? But as I was looking at it, I realized, man, I really can see where I can put some structures here, you know, look like something out of some weird dark fantasy kind of stuff, right? And I thought about it and thought about it. So I started doing stuff with it, and I was going to do a time lapse, but then I said, you know what, let me just go on, and I did a piece about it. I figured, why not just come on here, eating spaghetti? Ooh, that's good. And the Duchess had that not too long ago. Or should say the Duchess and I, since I always get that wrong. I'm trying to work on that, but yes, we had spaghetti not too long ago. It was quite good. And I hope that your spaghetti turned out well too. Can't beat spaghetti sometimes. Such an easy meal, especially if you got a lot of people around, you know. It's always a good meal to kind of be able to feed a group of people. But Mel, what if I don't like spaghetti? I don't know. Sandwich, maybe? I've had that happen before. I had somebody come over one time and my mother was making spaghetti. And I had most of my friends growing up, they loved to come over and eat my mother's food, right? So, and this was back when I used to be a normal human being. This is before I turned into the madman, right? When I was just a normal person. But, you know, I had people that would come over, and one time I had one joker think that he was going to be slick, and I gave him an opportunity. Like I said earlier, I give everybody a chance, right? And, yeah, it was Yanni, yes. And, he came over and he was like, I don't like this. Can she make something different? And everybody looked at me like, what did he say? And then, I said, yeah, sure. She can make something different. It's called Get Out. I told him to get out of my house. What you're not going to do is come to my house and complain about somebody making not only you free food, but also you better be happy that you even got an opportunity to sit down. I think it's so wild. You know, that used to baffle me. And I thought, man, when I got older, boy, wouldn't that change? No, it didn't. I don't know what compels people to do stuff that they just don't. You know, if you don't like it, why do it? I've never understood that. Why did you get yourself an iPhone? Oh no, I hate them, they suck. Well, why'd you get everybody else to have one? What? What? How much sense does that make? Man, I don't know, I just, you know, everybody else is doing this, so I went on ahead and got me one. I think the damn thing sucks. I've heard that before. Man, what are you doing, man? What kind of life are you living if you just, everybody else is doing that? I guess that's good marketing. Would you guys like to know some RL information that is helping me? Something that I decided to do to help myself. I know some of you might be like, oh, shut up, Mel, just keep drawing. We don't care, we don't want to know. Shut up, draw, work, do art. That's what I came here to watch. Art, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth and you keep doing all the stupid stuff that you're doing. I don't think it's stupid. I think it's amazing. Some people might say that. No, what is this? That's crazy, dude. I like the look on the face. I don't know what emoji that is. But I like that. The scowling red face. I want that. As a matter of fact, I think that's going to be my next tattoo. I think that's going to be my next dadgum tattoo. I like that face. I don't know why. I feel that face. If anybody had a spirit animal, it would be that. That would be mine. That grumpy bear, right? I got all the delinquents. I knew something was wrong with me when I was a child. I used to think Grumpy Bear was my favorite. That was my favorite Care Bear. Grumpy Bear. I felt that. I felt Grumpy Bear. He wanted to be a part of everything. He just didn't want to be bothered with the dumb. You know, he didn't want to be bothered with the dumb stuff. Hey guys, let's go over here and let's do that. I don't want to go over there. That looks stupid. Why are we climbing that fence? Why are we going into this facility? Why are you guys climbing over there? Hey, don't you know that's industrial equipment? Oh, let's go have a good time. And then someone ends up in a situation, right? I don't want to be there. I don't want to do it, but I want to be with friends. I feel Grumpy Bear. That's how, you know, I don't want to. One of my best friends used to say this. He used to say, I don't want to get involved. That was one of my best friends used to say that. I don't know if he still says that now, but anytime it comes up, it's like, hey man, you want to do this? Like, I don't want to even get involved. I don't want no part of this. I'm like, okay. And I feel that now. Sometimes you gotta be like, man, I just don't want to get involved with it. You know? And that's okay. Now, what are we gonna do over here, you might be wondering. You know, what are you doing? I wish I understood what you were trying to do, because I just don't understand what kind of work you're trying to do. I mean, it looks like something fantasy, and then it looks like something tech, and then it looks like something else. Can you throw something from isekai and whatever else? I don't know. Isekais. Man, I don't know, man. Isekais. I can't get with it. Just can't. Nope. I tried. I've been trying, and I find it hard, you know. I know some people like the slice of life animes. Can't say nothing about that. I don't even know what kind of anime I like. I shouldn't even call myself a fan of anime, really, because I'm so disjointed. I don't even know. I know I started watching a new one. Speaking about that, if we're going to talk about something relevant, it's some type of high school with delinquents in it, and one of the high school students is a robot, like a trash can style robot, and then you got a gorilla in the school. I don't know. That is like the only show I've watched recently that I've enjoyed. Now it might be older. To me, it's new because I just came in contact with it, but you know, I enjoy it because it's crazy. There's so much wild stuff going on in there. It sparked my interest. I don't know. I kind of, you know, that's where I tend to lean when it comes to what are you watching lately? I don't know. If it's something crazy or different, I'm all about it. When I talk to people about anime and stuff, I need a word fix myself because I sound like a jaded ass man. Like, I don't like this shit. You know, I sound crazy. like how this is turning out. It's starting to look good, actually. What do you guys think? You like it so far? No, yes, maybe. Looks like trash. Maybe okay. What is that? I've seen my dog throw up things better than this. What do you think? What do you guys think? That was not what I wanted to do there, but it happened anyways. Oh crap. Oh, you like? Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. So what we're going to do here, I want to just finish this fence. Wow, we just hit 9 o'clock. Not bad for it. I know I haven't said much at all today. I haven't even talked much tonight. So what do you guys want to talk about? I know I haven't said much. You know. It might just be one of those, slow nights that we just chill and people stop in when they stop in. I don't know. If you guys want to talk, you can. I'll have to let this chill for a bit because it's kind of wet. There we go. Hi, hey Sandwich, how are you doing? Thank you. Yes, it is Mad Milling time. Yeah. Came in at a good time. We're almost at our stopping point for today, and I'm just gonna get this where it needs to be, and then we got the outlines, at least the shapes of where everything's going to be. So I think, unless if I get a wild hair up myself, I'm not going to probably fool with this until Thursday. But you never know, the madness might take over and say, hey, do something, because I'm going to be making these for a event that's coming up in April, so I need to get some things done. I'm doing pretty good. In yourself? I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Finally, I got some stuff finished, and most of the patients today were actually in a good mood. Weather's changing, so we let a lot of them outside, so not as much mayhem and chaos today. Everybody got out a little bit and got to get some fresh air. Then I think the first time we haven't electrocuted anybody this year. Interesting. Huh. Thanks for helping me remember that. I have to write that down. I almost forgot to write that down. No electricity today. That's actually quite good. And we might be able to do that for the rest of the year. I'm hoping, at least. But yeah, no, I felt like doing some pencil and paper work. This is all just calligraphy ink. I haven't drawn anything except for just with the ink. I haven't done any like paper and pencil. I didn't use no pencil on this. Just been using brushes and calligraphy ink and pen, and calligraphy pen, that is. There we go. Now I gotta shapen this up. Pretty cool. Thank you. That's good. Yeah, well, it's good right now. Getting warmer. That's good. I think everybody's slightly tired of the cold. Or somewhat. I mean, there's cold everywhere. Somewhere in the world is always going to be cold. I think Alaska's always cold, except for that one hidden part in Alaska, or not Alaska, but Antarctica, but we don't talk about that, right? There we go. Alaska too. Alaska isn't cold all year long. Well, for the most part. Shoot. Let me get another brush. This one, I'm going to have to probably retire, old boy, because he's beat up. Excuse me. And see, that's another issue I'm running into, is that I'm all stopped up. We got all these nice plants and stuff. Oh, speaking of plants, so me and the Duchess took a class about seedlings and growing vegetables and plants, because that's something I think that everybody should know how to do. Now, it's not because, oh my God, world's going to end, there ain't going to be no food, and then we're going to be eating each other, and we're going to be eating clowns and trash. No, I'm not worried about that. It's just good to have your own food, North and South Pole, they're always going to be cold. Yep, unless they make climate change. That would be nice. I guess that would be nice, but I mean, what would that do to the rest of the world? I guess it would flood. I don't know. Oh, we'll have another flood. Well, no. He said that he wasn't going to flood this time. Let's incinerate everything. So, but that's a different conversation. Yeah. I like this. This is dope. I like this. I like what's going on here. And the only thing about this calligraphy acrylic paint that is really a trip is that it looks mushy and wet. And once I get it where I need it to be, that's why I'm manipulating it so much, because I'm trying to get it right where I want it, the right tone, because once I get it, it dries, it's going to be set, right? And then I won't have to worry about nothing. And then it's going to be right where it needs to be. And what we're going to do here is we're going to bring this down to make this look like it's a very big structural thing, right? And I want to make sure that the foundation is seen, and I want this to be seen as a mega structure, right? So this is supposed to be a mega structure. What is it, you might ask? Like, what is this? This is like a castle, basically, something of that order. Worldwide flood. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No more worldwide floods. I mean, there's always going to be floods. I mean, that's just part of it. But yeah, no more sending the whole world underwater. But you know, it's funny to think that man thinks that it can control the earth. It's just funny. The hubris in it is just is funny. There we go. Mad Mel, I am impressed with you. Are you now? I am. Look what you did today. Fantastic. I'm impressed with you. Really, what did I do? You got on and you did a great show. Well, thank you. I have to say, next time, we should definitely work together. I would love to collaborate with you, Mad Mel. Me too, Mad Mel. I would love to collaborate with you as well. Well, next time we get a chance, we're going to collaborate together. Fantastic. Hey guys, so you guys know, next time me and Mad Mel are going to collaborate together. Wait, you're going to collaborate with yourself? Yes, I am. In the fifth person. What does that look like even? I'm doing art while watching myself watch myself do art. Everybody combusted into flames all at once. I saw that. That's how that just ended. Everything right there. I just ruined all of that, right? So is there anything new with you, Sandwich, or are you just doing the same old, same old? You probably finished that video game that you had, I'm sure, by now. At least I would have thought that you finished it by now. Did you finish your game? The Assassin's Creed game, did you finish that already? We're going to cut that off. I think that needs to go. This just needs to be a mega structure all by itself. Whole thing. We're going to just take this whole thing down. I think I want to make this like a lift or some kind of crazy mess. Let me see. Is it no bleed through? Look at that. No bleed through. Oh, you like his skull? Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? You got to watch it morph the whole time. So we're going to change this into just a path. And then this is going to get cut off. And then that's going to be a whole, mega thing. This is where all the gigantic creatures live. So there's a little event coming up, and I got an opportunity to sell some work and do like a live painting, you know. So I figured I'm gonna make a couple of these and just print them, and make a couple of scans and print them and stuff. Let's see what. Oops, I didn't mean to hit my knee on that. That sucked. I've just been playing this as a show, and just pick like her. I'll be honest. The exploration world and still come back, and a few side missions are best. Oh, the story and dialogue and hot garbage. Yeah, well, that's Ubisoft games in general. They always, everything else is good besides the meat and potatoes. It's like the meat and potatoes are made out of plastic and tofu, which there's nothing wrong with tofu, so chill out. But it just doesn't fit, taste, or feel right? Damn, that's beautiful. So, what am I going to do next? I think I'm probably going to put a lid on this. Almost fell over because it's starting to cake up and dry up. It's always a problem, you know. Oxygen with anything involved with calligraphy, it's always a problem. Air is always going to be your enemy. Hey, how you doing, Sean? Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a minute. How have you been? You been doing okay? I hope you've been doing all right. I got a little concerned about you. You used to pop in here every day, and then you weren't here for a bit, so I didn't know what happened to you. I didn't know if those cybernetic cowboy ninjas were after you again. You had to fight them all off. Didn't know if you had to fight off all those cowboy ninjas. You know, those yeehaw shinobis. Yeehaw shinobis. Get out of my face. I don't even want to sit right there. This song is drawing on and on. I thought it would have ended by now. Damn, how long is this sucker? There, that's better. That was just going on and getting on my nerves. Yeah, this pen isn't going to work on that. So we'll go back to what we were doing earlier. How much time do we got? Oh, wait, it's already time. Uh-oh. Well, you know how they always say time flies when you're having fun, guys. Well, I guess it's time to get off of here. Look at that. Beautiful. Here you go. Get you a nice little glimpse at that up close. Let's start at the bottom. Kind of got an idea of where it's going to go, right? A little bit, you know. I think it's cool how this is going to all come together. It's going to come together quite nicely. That makes it sound like you're having an out-of-body experience. Oh, I'm always out of body. I'm never actually fully here. I mean, I'm somewhere in between reality, a hallucination, and a simulation. I'm somewhere in between. Time flies indeed. Yes, yes. So, let me go on ahead and get us back over here real quick. I'll stop the music. Hey. Well, look at that. The light went back to purple. Ain't that something? It's almost like I had a switch to change it. Yeah. Anyways, if you like the content that I create, thank you very much. And hit that subscribe button. What'd you say here, Sandwich? Thought I just got in here. What's good though? Where's the full plan for the picture? Well, the picture started off as being Rorschach paintings, but the plan is to make all these into dark fantasy stuff. By the way, let me show you what else we're going to be doing, because I did this yesterday, and I hope you guys are ready because I want to show you all. So I'm making these little pictures here, these little canvases with the little wash on it, because I saw little things in here that I wanted to do. You see, each one of these I did last night because I couldn't sleep. right? And when the madness hits, you just got to do what the madness tells you, you know? And here's another one. And all of these are going to be like a dark robotic. You guys are going to get to see something new, something I've been working on. This one as well. And I got 3 more, and then I'm going to get out of here. And you know what I'm going to do then? I don't even know. Got the dress shirt and the tie. Dressing fancy. Of course. I'm the madman. I just took my jacket off because I didn't want to get paint on it. So here's the cool part. These are the other ones that I did. And all 3 of these, as you see here, and here, and here, are all just white paint dripped on it. But if you combined it, like Captain Power said, or Captain Planet, well, my powers combined, I got something really disturbing here for you guys to see. Look at that. Look at that. Well, these are just some of the paintings that I have ready for that little thing that I'm going to be doing on April the 19th. So you guys will be seeing me work on, not these, because these are done. That's basically what those are going to be. But you guys are going to get to watch me do these. On top of the other pictures here, which these are the other ones here as well. I started working on this one. That one's the time lapse I was working on. So this is going to be something neat. Don't know what that's going to be. And I know you guys remember this one. That one's going to be something. And also this one. This one's just going to be what it is. This one is just basically an ass with a lot of debris. I don't know. It made sense. It looks fun, right? Ha! But anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you haven't already. If you like what's going on, I will see you Thursday. As always, 8 p.m. Central Time. And, yeah, we will see you next time and stay mad. Oh, motivational word of the night. Motivational word of the night. Give me a second. Let me think. Something that could be beneficial for someone. Oh, yeah. If you want to get your gut right, check out intermittent fasting. That helps a lot. I stop eating at midnight, and I don't eat again until noon. It's been helping me a lot, and I think that it could help other people too. You don't have to go crazy or anything. It just allows your stomach to be better and allows your body to feel better, and you get to fully digest your food. So I recommend doing it. You don't have to go crazy. Just a small time that you can go without eating, and your body will be happy, and you will be happy too. So anyways, and as for you, Sean, I am doing fine. Thank you. And what did you say here? Oh, that is a really good thing. It is. It's a good thing. I figured, why not give somebody something beneficial to help your life? Because, you know, there's enough craziness out here. So why not be mad and healthy? Ha! Fasting is generally, has a lot of beliefs. Yeah, it does. It has a lot of general benefits. It does. You know, your deficit that you can hit. A lot of those things that can actually help you and be beneficial for your whole overall health. So, but yeah, that's the motivational word for tonight. I hope you guys have a good night. Anyway, stay mad. I'm out of here. Bye. My voice is out.